Good morning.
Good morning. How's your Monday?
My Monday, it just started, so good
Wait,
vibes
let me know how was your weekend?
all weekend. Um, Saturday I worked, went out, then Sunday worked again. So,
Mm-hmm. Well, you were late to class. What happened? Did you sleep? Do you ever sleep? Well, not class, but meeting, reading.
I was lying in bed, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Am I gonna do it or not? So where did you
I
go
was
out?
aware. Huh?
Where did you go out?
Oh, out to 6th Street.
Eh?
Yeah.
With all the youngsters. Yeah, that's good. Good.
Yeah,
You have fun?
yeah, it was a okay night.
Hmm?
Nothing crazy.
So now that you are 21, we all know, are you partaking in fun?
Although what?
Adult fun?
I mean, yeah. No, but I'm not a big drinker, so like I'm not going crazy, trust.
Be responsible, be safe, take an Uber if you don't feel, call somebody, call us. Always. Do not feel embarrassed for having fun, maybe too much fun. Always ask for help if you need it.
Thank you.
Anyway, my weekend was great. My conference, it was amazing. I spoke the best. I barely stuttered. So it's working. I spoke over three different tables. Like we do like networking groups. I mean, like network. It was first day. It was 2 day conference. First day was like networking, connect and collaborate. So it's like you mingle with people, trade on the table, and then you move to another table.
Hmm.
Table you have to speak, tell people what you do, how you can help them, how they can help you, what you're looking for. And it was amazing. Well, I mean, I spoke the best so far in my pretty much entire life in terms of speaking in with groups. And I made really good connections. So I'm excited. I met amazing people. Things are going in the right direction. It's exciting. Can't wait.
We're up, we're up, we're up.
Right. Yeah, I even won this book. How?
Our confidence.
Yeah.
Oh,
I went on stage, was dancing. I don't know if my dancing was good, but I got a lot of claps to win a book, so it's exciting. What are you reading this morning?
the same book from last time, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. Ow. We'll read page 2, I guess.
I read page one of this book by myself on Saturday,
Hmm.
and I continue reading. I actually missed a day yesterday. Uh, I was gonna read. I came home. I was gonna read at night, and then I ate some food. I was gonna do it after dinner. Sat on the couch, fell asleep. Woke up at midnight. I was like, the day already gone, so I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Exactly. We just bounce back.
All right. Would you like to go first?
All right, I'll go first. We'll read
Uh,
page.
what are your intentions or your goals for today exercise?
For today's exercise, I'm getting over the page. Okay, there's no like hard words. Thank God. I want to be able to match my tone with the like content of the book. I want to be able to read loud enough. Like sometimes like I can hear myself right now, like I revert, like my voice gets really low. But I want to speak louder and yeah, I think that's the two things.
All right. Take take the stage. Take the mic.
Ready. You took a walk on a Sunday afternoon and came to a nice neighborhood, very refined. You saw a small one of these trees through the iron gate leading to someone's yard, and you knew that soon that section of Brooklyn would get to be a tenement district. The tree knew. It came there first. Afterwards, poor foreigners seeped in, and the quiet old brownstone houses were hacked up into flats. Feather beds were pushed out on the windowsills to air, and the tree of heaven flourished. That was the kind of tree it was. It liked poor people. That was the kind of tree in Francie's yard. Its umbrellas curled over, around, and under her third floor fire escape. An 11-year-old girl sitting on this fire escape could imagine that she was living in a tree. That's what Francie imagined every Saturday afternoon in summer. Okay,
Are you
first time reading. Well, after a while of reading this book. And the cadence, not there yet, but I think it was okay reading,
Mhm.
maybe.
Yeah, it was good. I think I mean, yes, it was good. Yes, I could hear you. I could hear what you were reading, but you could make it better by emphasizing the punctuation. Like take your time, like do a little extra pause so we understand, like make us. And I feel like when you do a little pause, then you are able to speak louder because you pause, you read loud again.
All right, second take. You took a walk on a Sunday afternoon and came to a nice neighborhood, very refined. You saw a small one of these trees through the iron gate leading to someone's yard, and you knew that soon that section of Brooklyn would get to be a tenement district. The tree knew. It came there first. Afterwards, poor foreigners seeped in, and the quiet old brownstone houses were hacked up into flats. Feather beds were pushed out on the windowsills to air, and the tree of heaven flourished. That was the kind of tree it was. It liked poor people. That was the kind of tree in Francie's yard. Its umbrellas curled over, around, and under her third floor fire escape. An 11-year-old girl sitting on this fire escape could imagine that she was living in a tree. That's what Francie imagined every Saturday afternoon in summer.
Yeah, that
Thank
was better. That was really good. Like also when you pause, your tone matches what you're reading better because we are. It's I don't know how to explain it, but you are pausing so we understand. Like no, it emphasizes what you're saying, but also I feel like when you pick up, then like you have a better understanding of what you are about to read. So that was really good. What did you think for yourself?
For myself, on the third try, I want to do the practice of like where we like look up and engage.
Mm-hmm.
So like now that I kind of know the words a little bit more, I want to be able to do that.
Yeah, I think that's what's missing from the second read. Everything else was great.
Please.
Get it.
This is working, like actually.
Works. Practice, practice. You can only get better at, on something by doing it. And I met some people. I'm gonna meet with them. There's like a speaker coach, a voice coach I met over the weekend, and she was saying, I told her that I'm doing this. She was like, no, we didn't get a chance to get into details, but she was like, sometime when you are reading, like, if you're practicing the same thing, you might practicing the wrong way. But I was like, listen, maybe I am, but it is working so far. And I'm sure I could get better feedback from, someone who has a,
Professional.
professional. And it's true. I mean, if I was to practice reading for the next 3 months, then it'll be just over. I wouldn't be improving. But for the first month, I know I'm gonna improve for sure. So check on the third read, be loud, engage, and pause, punctuation. Take your time.
Okay. You took a walk on a Sunday afternoon and came to a nice neighborhood, very refined. You saw a small tree. You saw one. Oh my God.
Let's start again.
Take over.
Start. Let sure.
Okay. You took a walk on a sunny afternoon and came to a nice neighborhood, very refined. You saw a small one of those trees through the iron gate leading to someone's yard, and you knew that soon that section of Brooklyn would get to be a tenement district. The tree knew. It came there first. Afterwards, poor foreigners seeped in, and the quiet old brownstone houses were hacked up into flats. Featherbeds were pushed out on the windowsills to air, and the tree of heaven flourished. That was the kind of tree it was. It liked poor people. That was the kind of tree in Francie's yard. Its umbrellas curled over, around, and under her third floor escape. An 11-year-old girl sitting on this fire escape could imagine that she was living in a tree. That's what Francie imagined every Saturday afternoon in summer.
Mhm. Good job.
But
You
yeah.
did very well. I think you, because it was, I think actually your first time since we've been doing this, you tried to make eye contact or engage.
Mhm.
So I feel like whenever you engaged, you went back and read too fast. Like, like your second try was, I feel like perfect, pause,
Reading with.
reading, how you say it, like easy, like
Hmm.
reading, pausing, taking your time, but not too slow, not too fast, just the right amount of, pace. I think the third one you got a little faster from the third one, I mean from the second one when you made eye contact, but it was great. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. How do you think you did?
I think I did it like the like what you said faster. Because
Mhm.
when I would like look down and be like, wait, where am I? And then I would read it, but it wouldn't like
Yeah.
flow.
Well, tomorrow you're gonna practice engaging and keeping the same pace. Because the pace you got it,
Hmm.
keep that in mind for tomorrow. All
Cool.
right, my turn. I'll start this start.
Are you reading the Power Confidence book?
Yeah. Man, I got this book and I got this book I'm excited to start reading.
Ooh, hundreds of summer surefire tactics to get maximum sales for minimum dollars. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, actually, so this person here, Jill Lublin, she's another person I really met and really liked. I loved her energy. We connected. I'm gonna take her classes. She tried my food, loved it, gave me a beautiful review. So it's exciting. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. All right, second page. I'm reading second page of Vanessa Raymond, Power Confidence. I intend to help you raise your awareness and give you the tools that will award you with an unstoppable charisma, magnetism, and energy that is undeniable and infectious. Confident is contagious. By being the best version of yourself, you can inspire and infect those around you. Your company will find their self-worth rising through every interaction with you as you set an incredible example. Along with a true sense of self-worth and confidence come joy and happiness. I have lived this. I live this every day. I think when I read the second paragraph, can I?
Mm.
I'm so incredibly passionate about self-esteem because I, myself, was also not always the confident woman that people see today. In my distant past, I have succumbed to the more artificial attempts of gaining confidence. I tried it all: the fad diet, the fillers, numbing agents, the plastic surgery, and any other gimmick that is supposed to prevent wrinkles, make us look younger, slim our bodies, or make us more beautiful. The problem is all of these are very provisional solutions. They act as abandoned for our deeply wounded ego. The
Mm.
truth is, these quick fixes are superficial and often leads to us wanting more. Fortunately, I never got sucked too deeply into the wormhole throughout my experimentation. I quickly recognized this was not a true and lasting way to feel authentic and confident and love myself.
The content's really good. She's writing. But
We are reading the whole book. I love the book so far. Yeah, yeah. Vanessa Raymond is co-owner of the conference I went to. She's
oh,
from South Africa.
South African? Oh,
She's very nice and very um, energy contagious to be around. So she knows what she's talking about.
mm.
Mhm. So how do you think I did?
First try, it was a bit like flat reading wise, but again, your first time reading it. Um, I think that's what I noticed the most
Like
because
how?
like it's just like one monotonous
Mm,
tone,
okay.
but
Was it loud enough enunciating the words? Were you hearing the words? Did I meet punctuation? Like, could you hear?
I could hear what you said actually. Your punctuation was good. Like your enunciation was good. Like I could hear the words individually as
Mm,
you were saying. So that's good. And you weren't like stumbling over either.
okay, thank you. Yeah, I think I was. Yes, the tone was monotone because I wanted to take my time slow,
Mhm.
understand the reading, and I was trying to simply not stumble over the words or stutter. So second time I'm gonna be louder, punctuate more,
Mhm.
in those tones. Okay. I intend to help you raise your awareness and give you the tools that will award you with an unstoppable charisma, magnetism, and energy that is undeniable and infectious. Confidence is contagious. By being the best version of yourself, you can infect, inspire, and infect those around you. Your company will find themselves worth rising through every interaction with you as you set an incredible example. Along with a true sense of self-worth and confidence come joy and happiness. I have lived this. I live this every day. I'm so incredibly passionate about self-esteem because I myself was also not always the confident woman that people see today. In my distant past, I have succumbed to the more artificial attempts of gaining confidence. I tried it all: the fat diet, the filler, the numbing agents, the plastic surgery, and any other gimmick that is supposed to prevent wrinkles, make us look younger, slim up our bodies, or makes us more beautiful. The problem is, all of these are very provisional solutions. They act as a band-aid for our deeply wounded ego. The truth is, these quick fixes are superficial and often lead us to wanting more. Fortunately, I never got sucked too deeply into the wormhole throughout my experimentation. I quickly recognized this was not a true and lasting way to feel authentic, confidence, and love myself. Give it to me. Tell me how.
Um, the first few sentences were like fast. Did you notice that
Mhm.
you're like kind of going fast? But it wasn't like I could still understand what you're saying, but then it slowed down after that. And I liked how you were like you changed your tone and like you were listing like the way you were listing things off. like in her writing, like it came like, oh, okay, yeah, like of course, fillers, surgery, that was good. I think ways to do better on the third try. I think just combining all the stuff that we're talking about, like tone, pace, and projection of your voice.
Okay. Objection. Here I come third time. I intend to help you raise your awareness and give you the tools that will award you with an unstoppable charisma. Okay, let me start again. Yeah, this first sentence is long. I keep thinking it's gonna end at charisma, but there's more to it. Mhm. I intend to help you raise your awareness and give you the tools that will award you with an unstoppable charisma, magnetism, and energy that is undeniably and infectious. Confidence is contagious. By being the best version of yourself, you can inspire, infect those around you. No, you can inspire and infect those around you. Your company will find their self-worth rising through every interaction with you as you set an incredible example. Along with a true sense of self-worth and confidence comes joy and happiness. I have lived this. I live this every day. I'm so incredibly passionate about self-esteem because I, myself, was also not always the confident woman that people see today. In my distant past, I have succumbed to more artificial attempts of gaining confidence. I tried it all: the fat diet, the filler, the numbing agents, the plastic surgery, and any other gimmick that is supposed to prevent wrinkles, make us look younger, slim our bodies, or make us more beautiful. The problem is, all of these are very provisional solutions. They act as a band-aid for our deeply wounded ego. The truth is, these quick fixes are superficial and often lead us to wanting more. Fortunately, I never got sucked too deeply into the wormhole throughout my experimentation. I quickly recognized this was not the true and lasting way to feel authentic confidence and love myself.
So how do you think you did?
I think I did all right, not so much better from second try.
Mhm.
I think I didn't like my tone, like my posing was not as great as I was hoping,
Mhm.
but we're making progress. Yeah, I was not like posing and like making you like feel the sentence, like no, ugh, that read that was like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm touched. But yeah, I think the second, third try were similar, not so much changed.
I I think the second one was maybe better, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, I think so too. Maybe now we should only do try two tries. Third one is it's not working. Let's
Do
go
the third.
back. Yeah. No,
But I
yeah.
think but I think the third try like shows you how like where we fluctuate when
Mm,
we're reading, like how we change. But that's just me.
yeah, no, yes, I agree because I'm like, why am I going back to the things I did in number one when second two was great?
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna have to look into that. Like, maybe it's our brain not ready or being more nervous because if I did good the second time, why am I trying to like,
Perfected the third.
The third. But yes, that was a good reading. Do you have any questions or anything you want to discuss today?
Um, the topic of plastic surgery. What are your thoughts?
I think you, you should get it if you want to get it, but I think people shouldn't get. I mean, I wouldn't like police anybody to not get it or or judge them or look at them differently for doing it. But
Mhm.
I personally would not recommend it because I've yet to see someone who just, who I mean, every day I see people with plastic surgery, but like it's visible to me. It just looks like I'm like, are you okay or are you sick?
Actually,
It
yeah.
might look good, but like even when you do makeup, like I've seen, you have yet to see someone who's just, I mean, I'm sure I've seen people who like maybe did their nose and look so natural, but like when you get like
Mhm.
fillers, I mean, it's like something you have to keep doing, and I feel like it's not really good for your body.
Health.
So I would say just, come to plant-based, eat better. Your diet will help you stay young, prevent wrinkles, eat better, exercise, and have good regimen, like natural skin regimen.
Mhm.
However, if this is TMI, but you ask, if I was to have children and somehow,
Mhm.
messed up this beauty and, that was not working and I need to get back to my snatched body quick, I will get plastic surgery
A
because
little
I
tummy tuck.
think well,
A little tummy tuck.
a little tummy tuck, a little lift, lift these girls up, make things, look great again.
That is crazy.
But
Mhm.
also, I am very intentional. This is TMI. Anybody who's watching, listening to Vasta, if you never, especially men out there, whoever wanna, have kids with me, I would never have kids and have a plan on how I'm gonna take care of my body.
Mhm.
Like before you have kids, you should prepare your body, not just for you, but your partner, especially if it's a man.
Mhm.
I mean, of course, you're gonna be a man, even if you're doing like no IVF or getting a donor. I would like be intentional. I would screen that person. I would make them go on a diet. Like I'll make them change their lifestyle months, like a year before we try to have kids. Because they say it's been proven that most diseases that your children will get, or like any defects, or your morning sickness, or your pregnancy experience, is directly linked to the man well-being. Like, is he healthy? Does he drink? Does he do drugs? Is he mentally well? So yeah, no, nobody's gonna come here until they've done the work.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I'm gonna do my work. So I'm gonna prevent that happening any way I can. But of course, we never know what
Yeah.
how things will happen. But there's a way to make sure you can minimize that, your body changing or having a bad experience, because you're gonna have children, you're gonna have the best life I can ever give them, and also gonna have the best life as a mom, because I don't believe in suffering to be a mother to anybody. No.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna have a good life as a mother if I want to be one. Otherwise, I'm not becoming one. So, plastic surgery? I don't think I wouldn't advise it, or not anybody's asking, but I wouldn't do it myself unless there was a reason to do it, like a specific reason, like maybe having kids and my body won't go back to the way I want it.
Mhm.
I think plastic surgery should be a tool, but I think some people just go above and beyond, like they're just trying to like, oh my God, I'm like, you're already fine. Just be confident in who you are. But if something needs changing, like teeth, like I believe in getting fixing having your teeth fixed, because teeth, like smile is beautiful, and it will change your confidence if you have a beautiful smile than if you have like no crooked teeth.
Yeah.
So I believe in getting your teeth done, or if you have like something on your face, like you don't need a cut off, get it done. But like getting fillers and fake, boobs and ass, I don't think it's something I would do or people should do. They should feel comfortable. But hey, if it makes you feel more comfortable about yourself, go ahead and help yourself to what works for you.
Mhm.
What is your opinion about it?
My opinion is I don't think specifically women in my case, because I feel like plastic surgery is targeted towards women more than it ever was towards men. And it's a quick grab on women's insecurities. So in my opinion, I don't think any woman, well, it's case by case, but like before the age of 25, before your brain is even developed, like there's so much years of growing and like growing into your own body that can happen. And any major life changes, like getting pregnant before 25, plastic surgery before 25, marrying a man before 25. No, no, no. Okay. And like I'm not gonna do that personally. I don't recommend it for other girls in my generation, especially since like the climate we're in right now and like just the conditions. It's just it doesn't make sense to like do it before you found yourself, and it only makes you want to do more. Like once you get that lift, you're like, wait, should I do this? And then you do it more. And it's just money going down the drain. Your self-confidence isn't like getting any better either. So it's a
But also you have to maintain it. So, like if you don't keep getting it, I believe I'm not 100% sure about this, but from a friend I knew, she got fillers on her face, and
mm,
then it was like, ah!
yeah, like migraines.
But then 3 months, it was comes back and she gotta do it again. So it's like, and then the more you do it, the worse it gets because once it's out, you get more wrinkles. So you gotta do it more. So I
Yeah,
don't know, but yes, you made a good point. Plastic surgery, all of these things are targeted towards women. It's a business. It's profit. It's also to make women feel insecure about themselves when we are the queen. We are the thing, literally. Right? We run the world.
we run the world, girls, girls. Like I think it's just it's a bad industry overall. And I think if you have the money, like go to the top people. Don't go to Mexico in a backyard and get a BBL. Like it's only endangering your health. Like so many women die from these surgeries. And in the end, it's like, what was it for? Like, was it for yourself? Did you want the BBL? Are you looking at your ass every day? Or what are your intentions of like getting the surgery? Is it for yourself? Is it for other people? And I think that's also like something we should consider.
Yeah, well, plus these women getting this, like people who do not feel confident in who they are to get plastic surgery. From
Mhm.
what I see, from experience, this is not to generalize anybody or anything.
Mhm.
Most of them end up with men who looks like nothing, who looks terrible. And I'm like, you're gonna go through all this to
For that,
for that? I'm like, if I'm gonna do that, I better have a man who looks like a 10 out of 10. Otherwise, excuse me, sir, no. Like, but I also believe that like I've been listening to this woman podcast about like how men should be a respectful women, period, and end at that. And I believe in that truly. I'm like, if you're not interested to me, get out. Do not come my way. So yeah, but I feel like I think I'm not sure if it's like society pressure on women or just women in general. We have like wounded, whatever. But
yeah,
we can do better. We will do better. We are beautiful to begin with. Men, we find us beautiful. If you are beautiful, or anybody find you beautiful, you find yourself beautiful. No one is perfect.
exactly.
But first, accept who you are and know that you can change it. And if you can, then go ahead and change it if you want to. But it comes from inside first. Like, you could be the most. And also, like, charisma is what works. Like, I've met people who are not physically
Yes.
good to look at, but they are great to be around. because their energy, they are like they have infectious energy and they're successful because it's all about the energy. Like this comes first.
Exactly.
All right. Well, that was actually a good topic to bring up. We got
Okay.
a bit of this call. I will see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Okay,
Yeah.
around early 7:30.
Your time? Okay, because 7:30 my
Yeah,
time.
yeah, 8:30 your time, not 8:35.
Yes, like 8:30. Locked in. I'm locked in.
Relax in, wake up a little early, go to bed a little early.
Yes.
All right,
Oh.
thank you.
Bye bye.